Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Let's Train Home, and in this video I'm going to show you guys my fuel tutorial. I'm going to share with you guys everything that I know about fuel. Why is that important? Because if you run out of fuel you cannot drive your train anymore, and that's not so fun, and most of the time you need to do a reload or you need to start doing a lot of distance with your troops to get it back. So we are going to start first with the easiest one. So if you're in trouble with your fuel, you can change it in options. So if you go to options difficulty level, you can see here fuel and food consumption. And this is at 70%. So it's tactician. The other ones is all 100%. But of course you can change it yourself too in custom. So you can just do this at 50% and now you are consuming 50% less fuel. That's probably the easiest one that you can do. Put this at the lowest and I think your troubles are gone. If your troubles are not gone after this, there are a lot of things that you can do, but of course you need to understand them, what they are doing. So first of all, if you hover here over fuel, you can already see some solutions if you got a fuel problem. So fuel is used for the locomotive. That's normal. And then another thing for what fuel is used. So it's used for stoves too in your inventory wagons. So, and that's something that I didn't know. So if you go to an inventory wagon or a car and you upgrade it, at some point you need to do it to stoves, you will see that every stove is going to consume one fuel item per 3 hours. That's a lot. So that's 8 in total in every day, and then a day goes really quick. So always remember that. Don't start randomly upgrading your wagons, because at some point you cannot keep it up. So you need to understand 3 times 24 divided by 3 is 8. Multiply 3, that's 24 fuels every day. Every day in-game day, and that's a lot. So that's number one. Then another thing that you can read here too is workers that got a train role on higher level have a bigger chance to save some fuel when feeding the locomotive engine. That's something I didn't know. How can you see it? So you got here the workers. They are going to put the coal in the engine, and if they are getting a higher level, so you can see it here. So I'm going to overview roles, and then you click here on workers. You can see if they go higher in level, the work efficiency goes higher too. And now I know what they mean with it. So they work just more efficient, so they are going to use less fuel. The higher the level the worker, so I would suggest always use a worker on the fuel in your locomotive that got the highest level. It's a little bit probably, but it's worth it. Then another thing. You can upgrade in your locomotive this too. So I already did it. So an improved boiler. So you will see, and this is a big one. I would do that right away the moment that you go to chapter 2. It's 100 wood, I think it's... 100 metal. But do it right away. So what is this going to do? This is a big one. Decreases fuel burning speed by 20%. So it burns 20% less, so it's going to consume 20% less too. This is a very big one. Be sure that you do it. Another thing that is important, so if you drive your train, you got 2 speeds that you can use. That's a normal speed and an overdrive speed. You will see on normal speed efficient fuel consumption, and on overdrive, less efficient fuel consumption. So that means that you will just use more in overdrive. So I would suggest try to go with normal speed. Of course, you are going to consume more food then, because the distance is the same, but the time goes further. So you need to choose somewhere. So if you got enough food, I would do that. If you got enough fuel and not enough food, I would go with the overdrive. So you need to match it a little bit, because the world keeps going on. And that's what I want to say. And then where can you get it? So that's really difficult. So what I saw was, I think I got it one time with the merchant, but it's not always there. So sometimes you can buy it. I'm not sure that the merchants, that they always got the same materials that you can buy. But in the point of interest, I only saw one, and that's if you go to battle. So if you go to battle, you see it here. I'm going to do that now to get my fuel up. You will see there is a potential reward that is going to give fuel. I didn't saw it anywhere else. So maybe I missed it. That's possible too, because I started to play the game yesterday too. But I would suggest, if you see a battle, do it. So I got now 2 of them. I'm going to do it now. I hope that I can get my fuel up to 200 and then I'm golden. So that was it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Bye bye.